CaliFreshRadio.org. That's right, underground music all the way. I'm here with my homeboy Taab Frio. Going to be talking about his new album coming out entitled Put It On My Tab. That's right. Now, before we get going with the interview, Taab, give the folks out there a few websites where they could see you, visually hear you, and all that good stuff.
The usual, you can look me up on YouTube, Taab Frio. Hit me up on Facebook, hit me up on Twitter. It's the same thing. Facebook.com/Taab Frio, Twitter at Taab Frio. You know what I mean? It's the usual.
Yeah, that's right, baby. That's right, baby. Well, I also have the Facebook stuff and all the good stuff. We'll mention that later. But right now, more important, here at Taab Frio with the newest release, Put It On My Tab. But before we get to that, just in case people out there don't know, you know what I mean? Maybe it's the first time they've heard of me and you, whatever. But you're more important right now. Is this? This is not your first album. You already have a couple out there and stuff like that. So let's mention the ones that you've had before, and then we'll get into this one.
Yeah, we started off with the Madhouse EP, titled Madhouse, Simply in the Madhouse. I dropped my first on my own, Pain Junkie, on my own, Madhouse music, along with my boy Luis Reyes. You know what I mean? This new one is called Put It On My Tab. It's on Grim Reality Entertainment. You can cop it on iTunes. You can cop it on Amazon. We got the physical copies on cdbaby.com. You know what I mean? Taab Frio, Put It On My Tab.
No. So you already mentioned where they're available and stuff. Now, what sort of collabs do you have on this particular album? You know what I mean? Are you using some of the same old folks you use on the other ones because they're your homeboys and they're all the time for you? You got any new ones in there? Did Grim do all the production, or you have different producers on different songs?
The whole EP was produced by JP the Hustler, except for a remix we got from my boy Lupa Fame, and that's the Pain Junkie remix. But this was completely different than Pain Junkie. This was all Grim Reality Entertainment, featuring JP the Hustler, who's head of the label, my boy VD, the homie Necro G, you know what I mean, and the rest is all left up to me and JP the Hustler on the beats.
Yeah. Now. Is it a little bit more different? Describe the vibe. Is it a little bit different than the previous ones you released? What's different about them? That way, is it something new that the folks out there, who've bought your albums before, a little bit different, a little bit the same, Go ahead.
It is different. It is a lot different than Pain Junkie. Pain Junkie was a whole concept album of just breakup to makeups, relationships, you know what I mean? This new joint, Put It On My Tab, we got a couple different flavors. We got the street joint, Back to Stressing, we got the party joint, Put It On My Tab, and Hypnotic, and then we got the other street joint, which we got the video for, called In the Madhouse, and that's the one that's featuring the homies from Grim Reality.
Yeah. No. I always say that every song is your baby.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But I like to ask, it's always a tough question for recording artists, Which one is your favorite? And is that one the one that's going to be your a single? If not, which one is going to be your single? The first one that you're going to be out? Because usually the single is going to be your video out. So go ahead and tell the folks out there.
That is the single. The single is In the Madhouse. The one with VD, JP, and Necro. We got a clean version with that on the EP also. That is my baby, along with my other favorite on the album, which is Back to Stressing. Because those are just heartfelt lyrics right there. If you get a chance to peep it out, and you're a father, you know what I mean, you'll get to appreciate every single lyric I wrote on that joint. You know what I mean? Back to Stressing.
Yeah. And don't forget, Facebook.com/Frio, and also Twitter.com/Frio. You know what I mean? And what's it called? Can't wait to listen to the album, and I've heard some of your older stuff, and it's always good stuff that you put out, man. So I'm proud that you got this next one coming up. It's already out there for folks to get their hands on, and it's all good. You know what I mean? Any last words?
Well, thank you. I appreciate you, spending your time out here with us. Facebook.com/Taab Frio, Twitter at Taab Frio. You know what I mean? I represent the Madhouse. I represent 1503 Inc. I represent Grim Reality Entertainment. You know what I mean? I represent OC. That's where I'm from.
That's right. Same here. Also my crew's from the OC, Santa Ana. Don't forget CaliFreshRadio.org. We're here today over at Napsac. We're having a little jing ding down here, having some fun. Taab's going to be performing. And we'll be videotaping.
No doubt. Big up to Napsac, big up to Bear Arms Clothing, and without a doubt, Cali Fresh Radio.
Yeah, Gilo out.
Lleno de maldición, traición, siento una pasión de amores cuando me lastiman. Taab Frio, pero ella es más fría, vacía y mi vicio no se quita. No pasa mucho tiempo pa' que se repita. Soy un adicto al dolor, más que al maldito licor. Soy una basura, siento que soy de lo peor. Me cierro porque quiero disfrutar el sufrimiento, que nadie sepa lo que siento.